most for it this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned how much he's worked, because that was only his 7th at-bat of the year. And we were already, a month and a half into this thing.
41 games?
It is so hard to be a bench guy when you only have that many at-bats.
He's only appeared in 10 games. First start in the outfield, as you mentioned.
Most of the time in spring was all in the infield, right?
Yep. I always felt like one of the traps that you fall into as a bench player is the old excuse, well, how am I supposed to hit when they don't play me? I think if you can get past that mentally and say, just let me do my work every day and do the best I can when I get in there, and hopefully we win the game when you're playing. But to only have 6 at-bats all year, and on your 7th you drill your first big league home run, that's great. Here's Aaron Judge behind in the count 0-2.
And with Verdugo going through a little slump right now, gave him an opportunity to play.
Yeah, it's a good day for her, right? Verdugo struggling a little bit. Alexander, good numbers against left-handed hitters. So Aaron Boone saw an opportunity. It's paid off already.
He's going to be looking at that highlight video for a while now.
Yep, I'd be smiling too. Judge 1 for 1, had a hard line drive into left field his first at bat. And the 3-2. That misses. Be a 2-out walk for Judge. That'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton.
It was a changeup. This was down. I saw Rortvedt on a couple pitches during that AB. He wanted some close pitches, turned around to the home plate umpire Johnson, asked him where it was, and they were clearly balls.
Stanton struck out in the first inning. The only strikeout for Alexander so far. There goes Aaron Judge. Ground ball to short. Rosario up with it, and that will end here the third inning, but not before Jahmai Jones. A hanging breaking ball, your first big league home run, your first Yankee home run, and that gives the Yanks a 2-0 lead.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
There are trucks.
Your calling. Some people find theirs at an early age. Others, later in life. No matter when you find it, consider yourself lucky, because it becomes your everything. Our calling was to build trucks, and that's why trucks are what we do. We put our everything in every truck, so that when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Waiting for the break of day. Wanting just to stay away.
Well, if you ever want to know what the Yankee teammates, how they feel about Jahmai Jones, just watch this. Aaron Judge gives him a hug and congratulations. Look at that smile. And as he heads out to left field, the entire bullpen, I know you'd appreciate this, Nelly, gave him a standing ovation, and we're clapping. I mean, obviously beloved in that Yankee clubhouse on how he goes about his business. That was pretty cool.
You remember your first home run?
I do, and it took me 2 years to get it, believe it or not. I was up in the big leagues in '92, sent back down in '93. No, actually 3 years. 1995 against Pat Henkin.
Oh, yes. The Toronto
Cy Young Award winner. My bad.
He's in your book.
He's in the book. First one. Diaz right back to heel. See if he's going to be all right. I'm sure Aaron Boone is going to want to make sure here he comes out to see where it got him.
Right down ankle, shin area. Little kick save. We got him in that right shin or ankle. Oh, left. That push-off leg. You rub some dirt on it. There we go.
Well, left leg, right, would be his landing leg.
Was it the left?
And
yes,
I guess the concern would be if you're favoring that, right, Nelly?
right. He'll throw a few pitches here to make sure that everything's okay.
He's going to give it a go here. Mentioned the Yankees have an off day tomorrow.
It'll probably be fine now. It'll be sitting in the dugout as that starts to throb a little bit more and then coming back out possibly the next inning. Right now it's good.
Good to go. Again, some hard contact off of Luis Gil this afternoon. One down to bring up Josh Lowe. He hit that hot smash at Gleyber Torres in the first inning. Missed some time with a right oblique strain. Then he also had a right hamstring strain. So the Rays getting back a middle of the lineup left-handed bat. As they're trying to get back into this American League East race. I mentioned a 500 record coming in, 20-20. They've been playing some better baseball of late. Got Baltimore at the top, the Yankees right behind in the East. Good changeup there.
Yeah, that was the third changeup in a row. And what makes his changeup so good is that it comes obviously out of the same slot as a fastball, but he's throwing at the same time at the same speed as the fastball. Just that circle change with the 3 fingers on the ball slows it down.
Ground ball to second. Torres up with it. Well, it's time for Pinstripe Pride, which is brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the New York Yankees. Today's submission is of Greg and his family, who all enjoyed Star Wars Day last week in a Yankee Stadium. Not as much as I did. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride and mention yes in pictures you post to social media to reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. We might spotlight you in a future game. Did you enjoy May 4th?
It's just a regular day. It doesn't bother me.
I was
I've seen one of them, and that was the very first one. Other than that, I'm not. No.
I tell you, the excitement in the Yes Network studios on May 4th was over the top.
Really?
Oh, very excited.
A lot of big Star Wars fans.
A lot of Star Wars fans there.
You one of them?
And I was not one of them, but I tried to play along to be a good teammate.
Oh, okay. I liked the next day better.
Cinco de Mayo?
Yes, I much rather
Yeah, I like where you're
spend some time with that than May 4th.
I like where your mind's at, Nelly. 2 quick outs here in the third. It looks like Heel is going to be fine after that ground ball got his left leg. Still looking for that first strikeout, so kind of an unusual start for Heel as he's not getting swings and misses like he's used to. With all that being said, only 1 hit. There's the first strikeout for Luis Heel as he has a clean 1-2-3 third inning. A good changeup to pick up that first strikeout.
Our calling was to build trucks, and that's why trucks are what we do. We put our everything into every truck so that when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Waiting for the break of day. Wanting just to stay away.
I'm Patriotic Kenny.
And hi, I'm Amanda on TikTok.
My scooter broke down. I went into a depression.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty sad.
And I posted it to show that Kenny's not always happy. Within 24 hours, people had donated over $5,000.
you're kidding.
We set up the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to give mobility scooters to veterans.
It has changed my life tremendously.
None of this would have happened without TikTok.
My name is Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Macienda. We bring heirloom corn products from Mexico to every kitchen. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to meet my business needs. And I reinvest my 2% cash back to help grow our business with new products, like our tabletop masa mill. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing masa to the masses. What's in your wallet?
I wanna go outside again. I wanna sit back with all the windows down and
Walmart Plus members save on delivery, gas.
Hey fans, suit up this season at MLBshop.com. Check out the largest selection of official jerseys, caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more. Gear up with your Yankees at MLBshop.com. 2-0 Yankees on our Cadillac scoreboard. Anthony Rizzo will lead off the top of the fourth. It'll be Rizzo, Torres, and Birdie. As the Yankees try to take this final game of the series, take a series 2 out of 3 from the Rays. If they do that, they will have won 10 of their first 13 series of the year. When you win 10 of the first 13, that'll put you in a pretty good position. Check swing, did not go.
Puts you in an outstanding position going into the postseason. And that's all it's about, is winning series. Tough to sweep. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4.
Line drive to right field. Lowe comes on, and he's going to play it on a hop. So a leadoff single for Anthony Rizzo.
Rizzo had a nice hack in the first at bat, a fly out to right on a breaking pitch. This is just a slider that stayed up. See this slider up in the zone, got right on top of it. Nice line drive to right field.
That'll bring up Gleyber Torres, who had a deep fly ball to right field his first at bat. Still trying to find it at the plate. He squares around a bunt. That's going to be a foul ball.
You see it hits off the ground. I think it comes back and hits him. Does it hit him? Goes behind him. Yeah, I think it hit his hip. Not a bad idea.
Nelly, so much of this game is mental, right? You could talk about the physical part of hitting a baseball and getting your foot down early, swing path, all of those things. But when you walk in that box and you know your batting average is in the low 200s, you only have 1 home run, 7 RBIs, it becomes a mental challenge.
Oh, absolutely, because it's up on the board. I mean, everybody wants to see good numbers when they come up to the plate or even out on the mound.
That's a swing and a miss. 1 down here in the top of the 4th.
And Alexander just stayed upstairs with Torres, and that's where his hole is, up and in. You see the big loopy swing. He drops that back shoulder. You're able to beat him upstairs with the fastball. That was a cutter upstairs.
And you know where the mental challenge comes in, where you do all the work before the game, right? I mean, you do flips in the cage, maybe you hit off a tee, you take your batting practice, and you have days where you're like, oh, I think I found it. I think I got it. And then you go out to the actual game, and you're 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and then the demons start popping in your head again, saying, okay, still battling, still grinding.
Well, for the first pitch he saw, he tried to lay one down, try to steal a hit.
Oh, it's 1 down to bring up John Birdie. Hit a ground ball to short his first at bat as Anthony Rizzo takes his lead. Big hole between first and second for Birdie if he wants to go that way, but he lifts one out to right field. Easy play for Lowe. The 2 down to bring up Jose Trevino. It's Austin Wells who got the start in yesterday's game, had an extra base hit, a double in that game, scored a run. The Yankee catchers the last 17 games, batting average of .328. And Trevino 0 for 1 in this one. Two runs on 4 hits for the Yankees, nothing on 1 hit for the Rays. Another good crowd here at Tropicana Field on Mother's Day. Good hitters count here for Trevino. 3-1. Looking for a pitch to drive. And there it is. Jose Trevino, a 2-run blast out to left field. And the Yankees lead this one 4-0.
That's the second home run that the Yankees have hit on that cutter from Alexander. Jones in the 3rd, Trevino here, a big 2-run homer, a 3-1 count.
Yankee catchers continuing to produce.
Real aggressive swing on a 3-1 count. There you see that cutter just stayed up. He crushed this ball.
No doubt about that one. 4-0 Yankees. Back to the number 9 hitter Jones, who had his first big league home run. He drives that to right field. That's going to be a little short as Lowe is able to make the play, but the Yankees continue to add on and flex their power. A 2-run shot from Jose Trevino, his 3rd of the year. Yankees lead it 4-0.
Oh, what's up? You watching the game? Or maybe the one later? Put a little BetMGM action on it, and now any game becomes the game. When you got overs and unders, you're in it every time they throw the ball, kick the ball, dribble the ball. Maybe it's not even a ball.
Who needs a ball?
Now that bet's got you watching every inning, half, round, period, set, hole, a lap. Right from the edge of your seat. Woo!
Guess it's time to paint.
What is going on?
Whether you're doing it yourself or hiring a pro, today, let's paint. Exclusively at the Home Depot.
Cantina Chicken Quesadilla isn't just for late night, because it has a perfect slow-roasted chicken to melted cheese ratio. That's chicken on the inside, cheese everywhere else. Introducing the new Cantina Chicken.
Let's take a look at StatClass 3D, powered by Google Cloud, on Luis Gil and his pitch arsenal.
Well, the fastball, he's thrown a lot of fastballs here today. The changeup, in occasion, he has aimed it, and he hasn't let it go. And there you see the batting average against. I mean, everything has been outstanding. And 143 total batting average against Luis Gil.
He's only given up 1 hit in this ball game to Richie Palacios, who will hit behind Paredes here. 3 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, only 1 strikeout. And a bunch of zeros on the board as Paredes blocks one off into right field for a leadoff hit, right off his knuckles.
Well, he'll try to come back with a fastball in. Up a little bit easier for the right-handed hitter to handle and shoot it into right field.
You can see where he generates all his power, loading up on that back leg with the big leg kick. Strong enough to muscle it into right field. I'll bring up Richie Palacios. By the base hit, his first at bat. Palacios now on this homestand, 3 for 617. So to slow down a little bit. Is Gil able to get that 4-seamer in there for a strike? The changeup misses.
You know, sometimes Gil gets too quick with his delivery, rushed that changeup, and we've seen the changeup anywhere from 90 to 94 from Gil today.
See what he comes with here, 3-2 with a 4-run lead. And he comes right at him, in on the hands with a good fastball.
And what makes Gil so effective on occasion is he's effectively wild. You know, that pitch was supposed to be away. Trevino set up away, and that ball wound up being inside. You know, you can never really be comfortable as a hitter against Heel, especially someone throwing 97 and not knowing where it's going sometimes.
It's fouled straight back. Good swing on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. I'm sure Heel is tempted here, Nelly, to throw that changeup, right? 3-2, but with a 4-run lead, you want to make sure you're throwing strikes here, no free passes.
Well, he has confidence in that pitch. I mean, it's been up and down as far as throwing it for a strike and missing with it. If he throws it and stays on top of it, that's when you get that good sink.
Popped up. Looks like Heel is going to win that battle. Birdie battling the dome and hangs with it. And we're going to go back to Friday out in the bullpen when Garrett Cole was working with Luis Heel.
Yeah, talking about breaking his hands and lifting that leg, breaking it at the right spot, and that way you get on top of the baseball. And that's what Cole was saying. This is an occasion, you watch the leg kick, and as soon as it reaches the peak, that was a little bit that he's drifting too much, and that ball was probably up in the zone, and you can really see it from a side angle that once that leg gets up at its peak and before it starts going down, those hands have to be out of the glove, especially on the changeup and the breaking ball, the slider, especially the changeup. You have to get on top of the ball, so you have to really make sure you're breaking your hands at the right time.
One down to Ahmed Rosario. Fouls that one off.
And see, watch him, and you see Cole as soon as he's breaking his hands, and you have to. He's probably telling him, hey, your arm's dragging here a little bit. Get that arm up above. That elbow has to be above the shoulder, and you can instantly tell if he's going to throw a strike without even looking at where it's going, just from the side angle.
Line drive right back to the mound. That's going to be a double play to end the 4th inning. So Heel not striking him out, but able to field his position.